Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Old School Gunner. How are y'all getting on out there, guys? Greetings from Southwest London. It's been a minute, guys, but I'm back on my channel and I'm creating content as always. Great to have you along again, guys. Everyone tuning in. I see there's a lot of people watching me live now at the moment. Thank you to everybody for your continued support, your likes, your subscribes, and your comments, guys. Winning at this point, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. The team has been on a bit of a great run of late. I mean, what can we say? We beat Manchester United in the Premier League, and we had a very good result in the Champions League against PSV Eindhoven. And now we're looking ahead to the North London Derby tomorrow. You know what I mean? First commenting, the main man, he's back with a bang. Guys, he has a YouTube channel, just like myself. He actually has two YouTube channels. So if you want to check them out, please do. First one is this one, the McManus Gaming. Okay. Check out his channel, guys. And the second one is McManus Sense. All right. McManus Gaming. Self-explanatory what that's about, guys. McManus Sense. You'll have to use your imagination. Go and check out the channel and you'll know. But sub to his channel, guys. First commenting, not to sound big-headed, but I think we win tomorrow 3-1. Yeah, I think that game is well within our compass. Myself as well, not to sound big-headed, not to sound arrogant, not dismissive of Spurs and the good run that they've been on this season, because they have been on a good run. But they're coming up against a team at home that is in form and that has many options in attack, midfield, and defense. A team that is really on song at the moment. Of course, I'm talking about Arsenal. So it's going to be a difficult enough one for Spurs, no doubt. It looks like it's going to be a tricky one. And I agree with you, man. I think that it's going to be a win for Arsenal. I think we'll have a couple of goals to spare over them. But all due respect to Spurs, they have been on a good run so far this season. The manager has got it together. Since Harry Kane left, they look a bit more balanced. There's definitely a lot of skill and class in that Spurs team. There's no doubt about it. And of course, they have one of the greatest players in the Premier League. They have acquired Maddison, and he has been absolutely fantastic. So, how bad Richarlison has been, Maddison has been on it. You know what I mean? McManus, cheers for the shout out. No problem, man. Big up yourself, huh? You've got two YouTube channels yourself. So the least I could do was recognize that and give you the old big up. You know what I mean? If any of you saw the Theo Walcott video that I uploaded recently, it was absolutely banging. I got 3,000 views on that video. So I want to thank everybody for watching that. Yeah, Theo Walcott at the Hilton Hotel in Islington. Theo Walcott. Bukayo Saka. What the hell am I talking about Theo Walcott for? Theo Walcott? Jesus, I need to take a break. I need to stop thinking about women and focus on football. What am I talking about Theo Walcott for? Honestly, man. I need to give up the drugs, guys. I don't do drugs, by the way. It's a joke. Scott Kirk, 2-0 Arsenal. Yeah, I think we'd have a couple of goals to spare over him. Gunner forever. Afternoon, Dave. How you getting on, man? I hope you're keeping well, yeah? I hope you're doing well. Guys, check out this man's channel as well if you haven't already, yeah? Gunner forever. Check it out. Like his videos. Sub his channel. Make sure if you sub the channel that you click on the notifications bell. Otherwise, what's the point? You know what I mean? Only by clicking on the notifications bell will you get notified every time this man uploads content. It's as simple as that. The game tomorrow, yeah. I mean, it's going to be an exciting one. I might actually be out at the stadium tomorrow. I don't have tickets for the game. I might go to the hotel tomorrow. I might go to the McManus, I might go to the Hilton Hotel tomorrow before the game. Maybe the team will be there. But I might go out at the stadium. I meant to be meeting a friend, but I might bring some of my business cards from my channel and actually hand them out outside the stadium. McManus game, and I was going to say I didn't see a Walcott feed. Yeah, it was Bukayo Saka, but I got over 3,000 views in that video, guys. Saka at the Hilton, so big up to everybody for that. Yeah, I appreciate it. Another game is on my mind, guys. There's a massive game on today, and I'm not talking about Premier League. The Rugby World Cup in France. Of course, I am an Irishman. Ireland are playing reigning world champion South Africa at 8 p.m. So hopefully, not to go on about rugby, guys, but that is a massive game. You know what I mean? Maybe I need to make a rugby channel. I think maybe if I go back to Switzerland, which I'm planning to next year, I think I should start like a Life in Switzerland channel. You know what I mean? But anyway, just playing around with a few things. Or maybe like a sex tips channel. You know what I mean? Sex advice. I don't know. Let me know what you think, guys. Sex advice from a guy that's going through a divorce. What the hell would I know about that? Like, you know what I mean? Jesus. It's a young man's game, guys. It's a young man's game. Mm. Thank you, Little. That's what I'm shopping these days, guys. Little, you know what I mean? Do you like my t-shirt? A friend gave me that yesterday. It's a new brewery starting up in North London, in Hackney. Well, East London. So big up to Zhushka for the t-shirt yesterday. We met up in the pub. I downed a couple of Guinnesses. I got this t-shirt, and I'll be getting my mojo back. You know what I mean? Optimist, the cup is half full. Pessimist, the cup is half empty. Tottenham fans, what's a cup? Exactly. They didn't have a clue what a cup is, man. But they actually don't, though, all joking aside. They haven't won the title since, like, I don't know when. Like, 1963, I think it was. Just water, guys. All right. Have no fear. I'm not going to turn into Conor McGregor just yet. I bet Ray is in goal. Yeah, he seems to be starting recently. I don't know. Is he actually after replacing? Is he after replacing Aaron Ramsdale? If I was Aaron Ramsdale anyway, I would be concerned. I don't know whether they just given Ramsdale a break before the North London Derby. I don't actually know what's going on. Raya has to be number one for us. He really rated him, guys. How you think he's better than Aaron? I haven't seen enough of him, to be honest. I mean, he hasn't really kind of been tested. But if he plays tomorrow, he's going to be tested. That will be a challenging game. If he's picked for this game, I would say that's the case. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not saying that Mikel Arteta favors Spanish players. He's a Spaniard himself, of course. But Ray is Spanish. So maybe that's not the be all and end all, of course, but maybe they communicate better in training. Yeah? Obviously, the fact that we got the player, that we took the player at all, Rhea, shows that Arteta likes him. You know what I mean? Ramsdale looked a bit concerned on the bench the other night. He didn't look happy. You know what I mean? Needless to say. Scott Kirk, if he's picked for this game, I would say that's the case. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. If anybody wants to jump on my channel right now, let me know. You're more than welcome. All right, fellas. I'll send you the link and we'll do business. My starting 11 for Spurs: Raya, Zinchenko, White, Gabriel, Saliba, Rice. Yeah, of course, Thomas Partey is still injured. Once we have that solid back four anyway is the main thing. Rice, Odegaard, Vieira, Trossard, Jesus, Saka. I'd go with that, yeah. I think that's the right starting 11, to be honest. I would actually go with that. Spurs have a cup in their cabinet. Harry Kane's old coffee cup. Yeah, he scored a great goal against United the other day. Boom. Guys, United have got serious problems. I mean, I don't want to laugh at them, yeah, because it's not funny, but they have serious problems, man. Scott Kirk. He claimed 56 corners to Ramsdale's 17 last season. Wow. He's dominant, yeah. He snuffs out the danger completely. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe, yeah. He's going to make a real impact in the team, yeah. That's the way it's looking. It's interesting stuff. I mean, I never saw this coming, to be honest, because I rate Ramsdale, and I like Ramsdale. I think he's good in the team. I never thought that there could be a thing where he would be replaced. Of course, a lot of people think he's got weaknesses, and they have voiced their opinion on my channel, which they're entitled to. Yeah, but I'm surprised by that he's actually... I'm surprised by that this is happening. David Raya calm and so commanding in the box. I need to watch him. I need to actually watch a game of his and watch him properly. I did do a watch along of the Champions League game the other night, but the link was very bad, yeah. That I was watching. So I couldn't really see what was going on. Well, I came to Arsenal to take the number one spot, and that's how it should be. Interesting stuff, guys. Yeah, I think I've got my finger off the pulse a bit there. You know what I mean? He's really that good, yeah? He must be. Interesting. Ramsdale, if I was him, I'd start looking for a new club. Is he gonna be happy being a backup keeper? Of course not. Ramsdale has been number one for us. He's not going to be happy being number two now, being a backup keeper. There were other Premier League games on, of course, today, guys. Man City against Nottingham Forest. Kicking off. Has kicked off already. City hosting Forest. Palace hosting Fulham. Luton hosting Wolves. Later on at 5:30, it's Brentford hosting Everton. At 8, it's Burnley hosting United. United are going to get hammered in that one. And tomorrow at 2 p.m., Chelsea are hosting Villa. Glad I'm not working tomorrow because I know all the roads are going to be blocked around Chelsea. I'll be trying to get to work. Glad I'm not working. Arsenal Tottenham, 2 o'clock. Liverpool West Ham, 2 o'clock. Brighton Bournemouth, 2 o'clock tomorrow. And Sheffield United Newcastle, 4:30 tomorrow. That's going to be an interesting one. Next up for Arsenal after Spurs, we're away to Bournemouth. 30th of September. We're going to have to be on it for that one. That won't be that easy, I tell you. But we'll see what happens. Stay positive, as they say, but we're going to have to be on in that game, no doubt. Scott Kirk, I think I like Ramsdale, but it's just the truth. Raya is well ahead of him. I'm not getting sentimental for players. I want us to be the best. Yeah, that's true. Me too, man. Me too. I honestly didn't think that he was going to take over, though. I thought Ramsdale would be number one and Raya was going to be backup. That was my maybe naive thought on it, yeah. That was my honest to God thought. I thought there's no way he's going to displace Ramsdale, you know what I mean? Well, not so quickly. If Eddie Nketiah is the answer, then I don't want to know what the question is. Ramsdale has saved us in games, but also he has cost us. Yeah, a lot of people think he's a bit sloppy, a little bit sloppy sometimes. But I'm a fan of Ramsdale's regardless. Regardless whether he is number 2 to Raya from this point on. I actually like Ramsdale, and I'm a fan of his. And I mean, guys, you have to compare him to Bernd Leno. When he came on the scene in place of Leno, he came on the scene like a galactic dream. He was you know what I mean? He was a baller. I mean, you can't compare him and Bernd Leno. Maybe that's saying more about how bad Bernd Leno was. But yeah, he was light years ahead of Bernd Leno. You know what I mean? Phil Foden has scored 1-0. It's 1-0 to City, guys. Oh, man. Yeah, well, we know where the league is going anyway, so let's try to win the Champions League. Champions League is our aim, guys. Champions League and the FA Cup, all right? We'll do the double. We'll do the double of FA Cup and Champions League, all right? Because it looks like City have got the... Just showing the new merch there, guys. Boom. You know what I mean? Let me know what you think of it, guys. It's a new brewery starting up in Hackney, guys, in London. Got a t-shirt yesterday, comped, because I am the man. I'm in the know. You know what I mean? I was supping away on me pint of Guinness with my t-shirt next to me. And a bit of chocolate as well in tow. So big up to my friend Jushka for that, yeah. Big up to her, man. Keeping the OSG in good clobber, you know what I mean? Just listen to a couple of trance tunes on the headphones in case you're wondering, guys. Keeping myself pepped, you know what I mean? As I like to do. Just went out there. Went for a walk into the centre of where I'm living, guys. Got some food and came back. And that's my Saturday. And I'm waiting for the rugby tonight, like I said. The Irish, of course, are going to be playing World Champions South Africa. So a massive game is going to be taking place. I think it's in Bordeaux. Let me put up that comment there. City 1-0 up, Foden with the goal. Having the dog win in Arsenal team photo shoot, it's embarrassing. It's all right, man. Come on. Let the dog in the photo. I'll be all right. I'm a dog lover anyway, so who cares? Let's just win our games. Maybe they can Photoshop the dog out of it, leave the old dog alone. He'll be all right, man. Win, lose, or draw, yeah, and never mind the dog. Let's just win our games. Let the dog have his little moment, yeah. Dog win, running around the place. I think Arteta's carrying on a relationship with the dog, if you get my meaning. I don't want to be too graphic there because I don't want to get banned off YouTube, but I honestly believe that, like, Mikel Arteta was having a relationship with Granit Xhaka. I do believe now he's having a relationship with Win the dog. There's a bit of kissing and a bit of cuddling going on. In my opinion, I think Arteta is in love with the dog. Shaka left, and he needed to fall in love with someone else. The dog was the easy option, so I think that's basically that. All right, glad I cleared that up. We are getting another dog. Win needs the competition. Exactly. He's going to be replaced. David Raya's dog is coming into the picture. David Raya is going to bring in his dog. All right. That's enough. Yeah, we're having a good old time. City are 2-0 up, huh? City are 2-0 up, guys. Yeah, like you said, Phil Foden scored and Erling Haaland with the second. Yeah, that's not a surprise. I mean, that is kind of laying down a marker, guys, of what the season is going to be like. So, Edu sucking the dog's paws. That's it, yeah. 2-0 to City, guys. Haaland has hit the front as well. Haaland has hit the net for City. One thing Arsenal need to really improve on is, I mean, I know the guy contributes to play. It's 3 a.m. What? You might as well come on and you might as well join the stream, man. You know what I mean? Because this will send you to sleep. No problem. 10 minutes talking to me on here, you'll be sound asleep like that. You know what I mean? Scott Cook off to bed, man. It's 3 a.m. Yeah, you too, man. Take care, yeah. And if you want to do a collab at some point, let me know, yeah. And thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it, yeah. Thank you for your comments. And have a good sleep, yeah. Have a good sleep. And take it easy, yeah. All the best, man. All right, guys. Pick up the Scott, guys. He's heading into the west. He's going to sleep. It's 3 a.m. where he is in New Zealand, guys. So he's going to put his head down, catch a few Z's. I predicted Man City 5, Forest 1. Yeah, it could well be that, man, because they're already 2-0 up. They're already 2-0 in front. You know what I mean? And the game's only just begun. It's only it's only 15 minutes in. Yeah, last season was our chance to win the league, really, yeah. Like a lot of people said at the time, yeah. Do, man, flick me a message because I'm on holidays at the moment, huh? I'm on holidays at the moment. You know what I mean? I'm on holidays until Thursday, I think. I'm back on Thursday. So, yeah, I've got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, tomorrow I'll probably be out, but I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I have a bit of time then. You know what I mean? So let me know, man. Have a good sleep anyway, Scott, man. And big up yourself, yeah? And thank you for tuning in, yeah? Big up, man. All right, guys. It is what it is, yeah? Let's check out about the game. Do you think we'll get Tony in January? No. I don't, my friend. I really don't, yeah. No. I can't see that happening, to be honest. I can't see that happening. I do, Scott, man, because I'm on holidays at the moment now. So a little bit of collabing wouldn't be bad, you know, as soon as I have a little bit of time. If you have a little bit of time, you know what I mean? Big up anyway, Scott, man. Have a good sleep, yeah? Back-to-back mana. So I think we get Tony. No, I don't. I think that's it for us this season anyway. I don't think we're going to be signing any more players, to be honest. I just can't see it, man. I just can't see it. You know what I mean? That's honestly my opinion. How was my trip to Switzerland? My trip to Switzerland was good. Thank you for asking. Let me put up that comment there. The people know what I'm referring to. Yeah, my trip to Switzerland was good, man. I meant to be moving back there in February. All going well. February of next year, yeah, 2024. I was living there for 10 years before. I only left because my soon-to-be ex-wife could not have a life there. And yeah, like I said, soon-to-be ex-wife. So I'm going to go back there and I'm going to try to rebuild my life if I can. And have some quality of life. You know what I mean? So yeah. But my trip to Switzerland was good, yeah. It was very, very hot. And when I say that now, guys, I mean it was 37 degrees and there was no breeze. I mean, and I've been in Latin America, guys. Yeah, I was living in South America for 5 months in Venezuela, like many of you know. But in Venezuela, there was like a Caribbean breeze. The breeze comes through. There's a thunderstorm every night and it clears the air. But in Switzerland, it's landlocked country. It was just a dead heat. It was merciless. There was no escape from it. It was just, Whoa, man. It was way too hot for an Irishman anyway, I'm telling you now. Like I had shorts and a t-shirt on and I was melting. It's just too much. And I wasn't expecting it. Like it was literally the sun was high in the sky, massive, and it was like the bluest sky and just the sun so bright. There was no cloud cover, there was nothing. It was just everybody was complaining about the heat. I don't know how people are going to work. Like I don't know how they're doing it because I was there just as a tourist, just messing around, doing nothing at my leisure. It was just unbearable heat. I'm not going to lie. I just don't. Yeah, it was just chronic. But yeah, I had a nice time. Apart from that, I was in Zurich. I saw my friends, and then we took a road trip to Luzern, which is a beautiful, beautiful city in Switzerland, not far from Zurich. I was down by the lakeside. Yeah, what can I say? It was very, very pleasant. But you see how small and yeah, how few people there is in Switzerland. When you come from a city like London and go to Switzerland, you see the difference immediately. Yeah. London is just full of people all the time, and everywhere you go, anything you do, are surrounded by millions of people. Whereas Switzerland was much more relaxed, laid back, and yeah, quality of life is much much better than in London, for example. Obviously, if you're David Beckham living in London, things are different for you. But if you're the average Joe Sop like me, holding down a job, paying high rent in London, you know, and traffic congestion and this and that and this and that, yeah, it is what it is, man. But I like London now. But London as a tourist is the way to be. To live, it's a no-brainer, in my opinion. No-brainer. When I went to the Canary Islands in July, it was 53. What? I was cooked. Ouch. That's too much, man. Christ. I've been to the Canaries before, yeah. I've been to the Gran Canaria and I have been to Tenerife. So I've been to two of the islands. But yeah, this global warming is getting out of control, man. It's getting out of control. Seriously. You know what I mean? It's just it's too late to kind of reverse it now. But anyway, we're in a bit of trouble, guys. You know what I mean? If it's going to be like that every year, if the summer's going to be like that every year, I don't know, but I'm not looking forward to it. You know what I mean? All right. I'm on the Arsenal FC official website, guys. Inside training, preparing for the showdown with Spurs. Tottenham make the short trip to our corner of the capital at the weekend, looking to maintain their best ever start to a Premier League campaign. Tottenham's best ever start to a Premier League campaign. Like I said, guys, big up Tottenham. They've been in very good form recently. I think we'll overpower them now. But Tottenham have been going well. I give them their dues. Yeah, it's going to be a game. They're going to put it up to us. Yeah, but thank you anyway, Gunnar, for asking me how I trip to Switzerland was. I appreciate it, man. Big up, Took a little break from the YouTubing, to be honest, for a while. I just needed to kind of focus on other things that have going on in my life right now. So I just took a little break from the YouTubing, but I'm back and I'm doing my thing. Get myself a fresh haircut yesterday, guys, before I met up with my friends in the pub. So yeah, yesterday was a cold day in London, guys. So yeah, I was kind of like walking around like, hey man, shave my head. It's actually quite cold yesterday. Because today is a little bit better, you know. But yeah, it is what it is. All right, let's have a look. See the team preparing for the Spurs game. Bukayo Saka is really looking forward to Sunday's North London derby, in no small part due to the fantastic atmosphere Gunners have curated at the Emirates Stadium this season. I'm really excited, he said. It's a massive advantage to play at home. Personally, the feeling I have every time I play at the Emirates is that we're going to win and the people are behind us. The support that the fans give us, not allowing us to lose, gives us that extra confidence boost. Since last year, all the players and everyone around the club has realised what the fans have been doing at the Emirates, and they've created a really beautiful atmosphere. I'm forever grateful for the love and support that we receive. I really appreciate it every single time I put the shirt on. Asked about his recent battles on the right wing, Saka explained how he's embracing the different types of challenges that opponents are presenting him with. It's becoming a real challenge and I'm enjoying it, he said. There are some top left backs in the league, and every game you play against different types of players. Some are faster, some are more strong and aggressive. In some games, it's two players I have to play against. It's nice to know every game is a different challenge. Beating your man is one thing, but it's about the end product. After that, I'm really focused on. End product is exactly what Saka provides time and time again, but he puts his goal scoring exploits down to the increasing chemistry within the team as a whole. Football isn't just about individuals, he said. You need your teammates, so I've been progressing. I like my teammates are too. I feel my teammates are too. We're all increasing our numbers year by year. It's not just me. It's nice to see that everyone can score and create. Everyone is so fluid and creative. You're on the pitch and have the freedom to attack, so it's really fun. The understanding is becoming better and better because we've played together for longer. For example, when I play with Martin, I've been playing with him for 3 years now, so we really have a really good understanding. Of course, Ben White as well behind me. I feel like me and him have a good connection, understand each other, so the chemistry is really good. Of course, Odegaard has extended his contract, guys, with the club. So that is great news for everyone associated with the football club, guys, because he is an amazing, amazing player. Tottenham didn't celebrate like that when they last won a cup. Jesus, you can be sure of it, didn't? The Muppets. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be interesting anyway, but they've been in very good form recently. Like I said, big up them, man. Have to say, no, they've been on it. So, respect to them, man. They've been on it. Two nice guys, by Saka and Odegaard. It has to be said, they're two good fellas. You know, they're not dirty players. They're fair players. And what happened to us last season, the way we capitulated and bottled it for the league, which has been much talked about, guys, much written about, of course, was had an impact on those players, I'm sure. But they have come back this season and they have knuckled down, guys, and they have started the season very, very well. We're back in the Champions League as well, where we need to be, where we deserve to be. I honestly believe that, and I say that with no arrogance whatsoever. Arsenal Football Club deserves and needs to be in the Champions League. It's as simple as that. What else can I say? Yeah, we're not Europa League team, guys. We're not a Europa League team. We are a Champions League team. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. And we're back. And we're doing our business. To hear the Champions League anthem around the Emirates Stadium a few days ago was one of the most heartening, uplifting things that an Arsenal fan can experience, especially after the way we fell apart at the end of last season. But there was a lot of promise with this team, whether we win the league or not. And I'm not saying that they're not good enough to. They are good enough to win the league. But whether we win it or not in this moment remains to be seen. Manchester City, of course, have an incredible team. And they are incredible competitors. Any team that wins the league against this Manchester City team needs to take a bow because they are a wonderful, wonderful team. And if Arsenal can win it at some point in the next couple of years, then they really need to be remembered forever because they are coming up against one of the greatest football teams there ever was. And that is the honest to God truth about it. Manchester City are one of the greatest football teams that have ever been assembled in world football, in league football. If Arsenal can win the league even once with that kind of competition, then they really deserve to take a bow because it would be a massive achievement against this Manchester City team. And that's all there is about it, guys. They are an incredible, incredible team, man. And anyone that says otherwise, not living in the real world. Declan Rice protects our back four very well. Yeah, he does, and he pops up with a goal or two, man. Like the goal against United. Maybe somewhat fortuitous, but he was brave enough to actually take it on, have a crack. You know what I mean? And the ball flew in. Trossard as well has been very good for us. He's like a live wire, and he shoots on sight. As soon as he gets inside the goal, he pulls the trigger, and he hits the ball thoroughly. You know, he hits the ball through, direct on goal. A brilliant player, Trossard. He has been incredible too. But yeah, Rice has been, I mean, like we knew he would be. Once he settled in, there's more to come from him, of course. It's only the beginning. But it's like I said many times, guys, when players come in like that with Premier League experience, it's worth its weight in gold. You know what I mean? And he has that Premier League experience. He has played against the teams before, and he was able to make that instant impact. And he has hit the ground running this season. It's been a good season, good start to the season for us. Spurs, like I said, our opponents tomorrow in the North London Derby at the Emirates Stadium. Kick off 2 p.m, guys. They have had their best start to a league season. All right, so they're going well to a Premier League season. They're going well right now, no doubt. Arsenal versus Tottenham preview. The first North London Derby of the season is rolling around, guys. And it's if we win it, it'll be 3 consecutive wins against Tottenham for the first time since 1989. Both teams are level on 13 points, and we are both unbeaten after 5 league matches. But Spurs have had the benefit of a full week to prepare for this game, having missed out on European qualification last term. Arsenal are unbeaten in our last 15 league games following a European encounter. The history books are very much in Arsenal's favour. That doesn't come for anything. History books doesn't come for anything tomorrow, guys. It's on the day, yeah? The history books mean absolutely nothing. You might as well throw that out the window. You know what I mean? Spurs have had like a week to prepare for this game. But we've been involved in Champions League football. That cannot be used as an excuse either, because it's professional football. The players should be ready. Would you take Rafinha as a backup for Saka? Yeah, I would. He is a brilliant player. Yeah, good question, man. Good question. You know your stuff, yeah. You know your football. I would, absolutely. He is an incredible player. We need to sort out our striking problem. I mean, McManus, when he was on there, he asked me, do I think we'll get Ivan Toney in January? Of course, Ivan Toney is banned from football now. I think he's actually in jail now as we speak. But he'll be back in January. Would I take him? Yeah. Do I think we'll get him? No. But the striking situation at the club still needs to be resolved. We need a top-class striker at the club. And that's another thing. I mean, Kai Havertz, he creates a little bit as part of the team, yeah, and he connects, but we didn't buy him for that. We need him to score goals. I don't care where he's playing. The man needs to find the net. He needs to get on the score sheet. He's not a bit part player. He starts most games. He's in the midfield. He's doing the business. We need Kai Havertz to start scoring goals. He's been playing okay. Okay. Not the worst out there by any stretch of the imagination, guys. But we need him to start finding the net. And the shots he's taken are tame. Very tame. I mean, does he have any strength in his body? Can he actually hit the ball with a bit of power? Because his really tame efforts on goal. And I mean serious now, Havertz needs to step it up. And he needs to start scoring goals. And tomorrow will be as good a day as any if he starts. But we need him to start getting among the goals. Because that was one of the main reasons we bought him. You know what I mean? Brentford want 85 million for Ivan Toney. I'd pay it. I think he's that good, yeah. He is... Ivan Toney is one of the greatest forwards I've seen in the last 5 years. He is above and beyond anything we have at our club in terms of attackers. He is better than any striker we have at our club right now. And that's the honest to God truth. I mean, if he was playing for us, I think we would... I think we could be champions. Tony is that. Look, like I said, he's one of the best forwards I've seen in the last 5 years not just in the EPL, in the world. And he is head and shoulders above any forward that we have at our club. He's better than all of them. And that's a very easy thing to say. Truth's always easy to say, guys. He's a fantastic, fantastic player. He is a wonderful, wonderful talent. Exactly. Bring Ivan Toney to the red carpet. 100 man straight up. He is a wonderful, wonderful talent. Tony is, regardless of what's gone in his personal life right now, Ivan Toney for me is just unstoppable. The way he played against us at the Emirates last season, and we, I think, luckily managed to get a draw against them somehow. He left our defenders for dead, like about 6 times. And it was only due to the grace of God and the luck, and a large slice of luck, that we didn't get beaten 4-5-1 in that game, because he was absolutely running riot. And we just couldn't handle him. He was just everywhere. Ivan Toney is a wonderful, wonderful player. And if he's 85 million and we can bring him to the club, we should pay it. He is an incredible player. That's all I can say about that, though. He is a headliner, guys. He's a serious player. And we don't have anyone at our club that can match him in the forwards. We don't have anyone at that level. So, and we need a forward there. We need to bring someone in. We also need Kai Havertz to step it up. He needs to score goals for us. I mean, that's why he's in the team, really. We need a better return from Havertz than we have been getting. We need him to score a couple of goals. Yeah, all right. Let's get back into it. A bit of a slow stream today, but thank you to everyone tuning in. Yeah, and thank you to Gunnar forever. It's just you and me at the moment, my friend. I think there's another few people tuning in, but yeah. The history books are in our favour against Spurs. We lost just once in our last 30 home derbies, and none since November 2010. Spurs arrive at the Emirates Stadium unbeaten, which is no mean feat given the upheaval they endured over the summer. A drawn-out process eventually saw Ange Postecoglou poached from Celtic to become the new boss, while an even longer saga ended when Harry Kane switched to Bayern Munich. The Australian manager has guided his new team to their best start in Premier League history and their best points return after 5 games since 1965. James Maddison and Brennan Johnson, yeah, they have done well for them. Yeah, they have really improved the attack. Son is taking up the captaincy. Hugo Lloris has been released. Tottenham have scored at least twice in all 5 of their league games under Postecoglou so far, which includes 4 successive wins with Burnley and Bournemouth beaten on their travels. They're going well. They're going well. It's going to be an interesting one. They have shown plenty of resilience too, as coming into this weekend, only Liverpool have won more points from losing positions than the 7 points Spurs have gained so far, which includes 3 gained last weekend after netted twice deep into stoppage time to snatch a victory from the jaws of defeat at home to Sheffield United. Spurs are a quick team. The pace of their attack, it's quite something. Postecoglou, brilliant manager. And that's all there is about it. And it's good. It's going to be a good test for the team tomorrow to see how far we've actually come. It's going to be a good test for the team tomorrow. Regardless of the fact that we're at home, it's going to be an interesting game tomorrow. No doubt. All right, let me just watch the highlights of Spurs' last game. See what they have going on now. That league win over Sheffield United. I didn't watch that. I want to see how they played. I mean, I know they won it with 2 late goals, but I want to see what's going on. All right, I'm going to watch the highlights, guys, of Spurs' last game. The 2-1 win against Sheffield United where they got 2 late goals. I just want to see what they've got going on, what they're capable of. Maybe give us an idea of what's going to happen in the game itself when they play us. All right, here we go. Quick play around the box from Spurs. The ball being laid off nicely. They should have scored there, yeah. They were wide in Spurs. They got straight in on goal. But a good save from the goalkeeper. Madison dictating things. Quick play from Spurs. Son. Nice. But good from the goalkeeper. He had to be on his toes there. Son was trying to angle one, trying to curl one into the corner, but he got down to it and made the save. Good from him. Sheffield United on the attack. Ball in from the right. Shot straight down the centre with a goal and a great save. A good save from Lloris's replacement. Lloris, of course, has been released by the club. Yeah. There comes Spurs again. Nice play around the edge of the box. I think it was Madison got hacked down in the penalty area. Right inside the penalty area. VAR checking it out. Oof. By the laws, you could say that was a penalty, yeah? I mean, he did take the player down with a kick. You know what I mean? He took his feet from under him. Spurs again on the attack. Second half. So close to scoring there. I don't know how they actually didn't score. But it's good play from Spurs. Yeah, they're working the ball left to right. You know what I mean? They're moving the ball around well. Can they get a win against Arsenal tomorrow? I believe they can. Sheffield United guys anyway took the lead with Hammer. 1-0 to Sheffield United. A corner, the ball came across unchallenged. There was a melee in there, and he just got something on it and smacked it in. Spurs with a corner themselves. Whipped in. And a brilliant header at the near post by the much maligned Richarlison. A brilliant header from him. A bullet header to make it 1-1. Brilliant delivery in and a brilliant header. And the goalie had no chance. The power behind it was unbelievable. And now Spurs have their tails up, yeah. And they were really playing some good football. Sheffield United look all at sea. And here we go. And that's it. A brilliant goal. 2-1 to Spurs. They've got that fighting spirit. A brilliant goal. Brilliant again from Richarlison. Brilliant pass. And a really good goal by Spurs. It's going to be an interesting game tomorrow, guys. They were very good there, Spurs. They were very, very good in that game. Big up them, man. Still 2-0 to Man City anyway, guys. They've been 2-0 up since the 14th minute. It looks like they're just sitting back now and just taking the... going to take the kind of points, you know what I mean? It's as simple as that, yeah. That's the way it's looking. Which I will see what's going on, huh? That's the way it's looking right now. All right, I'm going to wrap this one up, and I'll come back later on for another preview of the game, guys. Thank you to everybody for your continued support on my channel. Your likes, your subscribes, your comments, I really appreciate it. I'll be back on later this evening, guys, with another stream. Take care of yourselves. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. Like this video of me. Comment in the comment section below. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that notifications bell. And yeah, I am monetized. If you want to donate a bit of money, please do. Thank you to Gunnar Forever for your comments and your thoughts on tomorrow's game in the North London Derby. Thank you to Scott Kirk. Thank you to McManus. And yeah, thank you to everybody. Yeah. I really, really appreciate it. And I might come on again later on for another preview. Yeah. Take care, guys. All the best. Come on, you Gooners. Peace.